Hey everyone, I'm just going to go over the Gemling Legionnaires gear that I have. So we have Donia's Ego, we have plus 1 to spells, 5% to all elements, and 25% transfer extra projectiles. We have Alva's Cowl, 15% cost efficiency, and enemies you curse take increased damage. Absent Amulet grants skill, cast on elemental ailment, plus 4 to all spells, spirit, max mana, resistance. Sacred Flame, we have increased spirit and presence of aerial effect. Yeah, some unset rings just gives you attributes, cost efficiency, mana, resistance. Jacket with resistances and spirit. Malagaros for more crit damage. We have increased magnitude of ailments. Headhunter for the belt. We have Boots of Move Speed and Resistances. We're using the Chalice. This overflows your mana to beyond your max. Dousing Charm, Stun Charm, and Freeze Charm. And we have Orlos Resolves. This gives you guard based on your ward. So the more ward you have, the more guard you can get. And what guard does, it gives you another hit points. For example, it gives you like 1,000 hit points, and with one of our skill gems you can get 1,500 extra guard. So that is for the year. For the gems that I have here, you want 22 on everything, or you want all your gems to be even. So there's going to be just random gems inside skills that we don't really use, just for the sake of fulfilling the gem requirement. And the reason you want all your gems to be balanced is because our ascendancy gives you a bonus whenever you have a certain amount of gems slotted. And if you have them all the same, you can get all 3. And that bonus, what I'm talking about, is called, scroll down here, it is called Gem Studded. So we have red, gives you protection against crit damage. Blue gives you 30% less cost of skills. And green, you have no move speed penalty. So if all your gems are equal, you have all 3 bonuses. So what else we have here? So that's why I have these random gems in certain spots that we don't really use. Purity of Fire, I have Clarity, Cannibalism, Vitality, Cool-Headed, and Warm-Blooded. For the cast-on triggers, you can slot in any spell that you want. You can go with Spark, Arc, you can go with Comet. Pretty much any skill can pretty much work. And because we're a gemling, we have a bonus to each of the gems. So this one gives us bonus projectiles. We have more reservation efficiency here. We have more crit chance. Increased damage. So there's different bonuses for each gem, and especially for frost bombs. So we can have a limit of +3 right here. And with overabundance and with one of our passives in our tree, we can have up to 5 frost bombs at once. So pretty much almost all our cold, almost all of our sparks are cold infused. So I'm just going to go over the gems we have real quick. So we have Spark, Projectile Acceleration, Arbitr's Ignition. This just gives your Elemental Archon whenever it ignites. Spark is able to ignite because we're using Adonias, and we also have Sacred Flame as well, which gives us extra fire damage. And there's some other passives in the tree that gives you extra damage as well. We have Efficiency, and we have Pierce. So same thing here. Projectile Acceleration, powered by Verisium. You can also gain additional infusions. Efficiency and Pierce. We have more crit chance here. And Scion's Temper over here. We have Ice Bite. This gives you gain as extra cold, so now your sparks can freeze even more. For Frost Bomb, we have Overabundance, Spell Cascade, Short Fuse, Spell Echo, and Harmonic Remnants. So this is just to generate a remnant and start to apply exposure. Elemental Weakness, we just have Ritualistic, Magnified Area, Cursed Ground, Heightened Curse, and Prolonged Duration. So we just place 2 of these down during an expedition, and it just reduces the enemy's resistance for a certain amount of time. So we have around 16 seconds, and reduces them by negative 94%. For Firestorm, this is just to pick up our remnants, and so we gain power charges. And then we spend those power charges for Pinnacle of Power for Adonias. So we have Spell Echo, Overabundance, Efficiency, and we just have 2 random gems here just for the sake of fulfilling the requirements that I stated before. So we have Blindside and Blind. It doesn't matter what gems you put as long as it's the right color. So we have Elemental Conflicts, we have Cold Mastery, Armor Demolisher, Prolonged Duration, Compressed Duration. Like I said, like the gems, it doesn't matter. You just want to fulfill the gem requirement. For Mana Remnants, we have Harmonic Remnants, Remnant Potency 3, and Armor Demolisher and Strong Hearted. We have Remnants of Calgar. This gives you an overflow of your ward, which helps with Orloff's Resolve, so it gives you more guard. We have Harmonic Remnants, Remnant Potency, Armor Demolisher, and Clarity 1. And lastly, we have Siphon Elements. We have Harmonic Remnants 2, Remnant Potency 1, Katal's Rejuvenation, Cold Mastery, and Armor Demolisher 2. And how this build works and generates our mana, because we are using Mind Over Matter, and our mana regen is very bad. So you only have 132 mana regen. So we're able to make that up by generating as much remnants as possible. So we have Siphon Elements, Remnants of Calgar, Mana Remnants, we have our Frost Bomb, and we have Powered by Verisium. In combination with our passives, we have Empowering Remnants, Remnant Effect, Remnant Attraction, and Remnant Chance. So we just generate more remnants, and this powers up Arcane Remnants. So every time we pick up our more remnants, we generate 3% of our max mana and 3% of our max life. So the more remnants we create, the more remnants, or the more mana and life you can get. So Gemling provides bonus quality or bonus stats for each gem. Like I said before, you have +2 to all skills. You gain the bonus of all 3 if you have all your gems balanced. And so how we start off here with the Gemling, you start up here, you're going to path all the way up until you get here to your first one, and you can put a split personality. And then from there, you can just take off all the travel points, and you can start at the sorcerer tree. So for the first area, we have Controlled Metamorphosis. This we have the very large. This gives you Invocated Echoes, so we save some travel points here. We have Secret to the Orb, so this gives you another +1 on your Frost Bomb. There's some more points that we can get. I just don't have enough levels. We have Sacrificial Blood, just more damage, and makes our spells cost a little bit less. This doesn't really matter since we're able to gain our max life whenever we pick up a remnant, so this isn't really a negative effect for us. Over here we have From Nothing with Eldritch Battery. We have a point over here and some points here. Over here we just have a regular jewel socket. I might end up getting a time loss jewel so I can get bonuses for having this. Like I said, I'm still missing some more points from leveling, so I'll just put some points here as well. Over here we have Harmonic Generator and Unbending. So this just gives you more crit chance and magnitude of shocks. And over here this gives you more stun threshold. And down here we have Heart of the Well with 15% extra cold, lightning, and crit chance. we want to make sure that you have weapon slot 2 for these power charges. So you have one right there, another one right here, and then we have right here as well. And you can put some points right here infusing power. So that way, just whenever you're pressing Firestorm, you're able to pick up more in a shorter amount of time. The rest of the points, you just want energy and skill duration for your sparks. And that is pretty much it for the build. My rings could be better, but it's very difficult to find unset rings that have attributes, resistances, cast speed, mana cost efficiency. Because I'm using a lot of uniques, it's very difficult to meet the requirements. But that is the build.